Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the future mayor, Mpho Phalatse. Viva! Viva! Why, Mbagata, Why, Mbagata,
Fellow Democrats and fellow residents of Johannesburg, it's such a privilege and honor to be your mayoral candidate in our beloved city of gold. We all stand here today united in our goal, in our dream of turning our city around and getting back its golden shine. But if we are to strive for that shine, we need to face the burning reality of where our city is right now. The city of Johannesburg is broken, but it can be fixed again. The solid foundation that the DA endeavored to construct 5 years ago amassed great progress. Even though it was only 3 years, that foundation for a beautiful home was solidified. With the issuing of 8,587 title deeds, the handing over of 7,857 housing units, 1,500 new JMPD offices, the investment of and repairing and upgrading of 12 electricity substations, the resurfacing of 938 kilometers of road, 11,000 ablution facilities to various informal settlements, and so many more good governance successes that improved the lives of all Johannesburg residents. It was during this time that I served as your MMC for Health and Social Development, where I personally oversaw the rollout of 10 mobile clinics, extended the working hours at 27 clinics, and opened 6 new clinics and 5 substance abuse treatment centers. But of course, we had our challenges while we were in government. Not everything can be smooth sailing. Legislation and processes can delay what you want to get done. And often, leadership fails you when you're striving to fight for the residents. Instead of leadership dedicated to service delivery for the residents, sometimes that leadership seeks to please those who have no interest in fixing the city and make demands through the back door that compromise our values and our principles. That will not happen under my watch. There will be no pandering to red berets who do not ascribe to our values and principles of good governance, the rule of law, and constitutionalism. We will fight to get the majority so that all residents of Joburg can enjoy uninterrupted service delivery and never have to worry about corrupt criminal parties seeking to steal the services that you deserve. This is what we're seeing right now. After 3 years of DA good governance, we saw corrupt parties steal the city from its residents. Our solid foundation started to show cracks after these corrupt politicians beat it with their sledgehammers. The most basic services are not reaching residents. While some might experience a shortage of one service, Others can experience a shortage or non-existence of many others. Many residents regularly experience power outages, so frequently that they no longer worry if the lights will go out. It is now a question of when it will happen. Shockingly, we've seen a complete failure of water supply prevalent in various parts of the city, and in many cases for days on end. In a city of gold that has lost its shine, residents do not need slogans and the propaganda of a world-class African city. You need reality. You need hard work, selfless commitment, and vision. And we will start by getting basic service delivery back on track. Wherever the DA governs, life gets better. It's a fact. DA governments get things done. And this is possible in Johannesburg after these elections. Together, let us end the rot. Let's end the decay. Let's stop the decline and get Josie working again. I'm energized daily when hitting the ground in this campaign, being one with our residents, hearing them, and taking forward their plight. And in me, the people of Johannesburg have a champion, a friend, and a commitment. I'm wholeheartedly committed to building upon the DA's record of good governance for the people of Johannesburg so that we can take our city back and you can have 5 full years of real change. It's an opportunity to galvanize the whole of society, to reimagine and rebuild Johannesburg as a city of hope, alive with opportunity. We will clean up the administration, clean up the city, sweep out the rot, deliver services, grow the economy, and make Johannesburg the city of golden opportunities. There's nothing so wrong with the city that cannot be fixed by what is right with the city. We can indeed fix our broken city. We can invest 20 billion rands initially on fixing, replacing, and upgrading our roads, our bridges, our water pipes, wastewater plants, and our power grid. Such an investment will solidify the framework of critical infrastructure so that other services can be easily delivered. Just imagine a smoothly tarred road that ensures that the ambulance or fire engine can get to their emergency call on time. Maintained and upgraded substations can survive the impact of Eskom-sponsored load shedding, cable theft, and sheer vandalism, and not result in further outages for residents. As things stand, our city has disappointed us. But I intend to turn this around. My administration will work with the city's officials and its entities to provide the following: access to clean drinking water for all residents, water leaks fixed within 24 hours, potholes filled within 72 hours, a vast reduction in electricity outages, more recycling at source in collaboration with reclaimers, and clean streets. These are the most basic services that we will get right. When we get basics first right, we can continue to build a beautiful, shining city. But on top of basic services, residents deserve to feel safe. Even a municipality at the most basic level of government, my administration can roll out tangible solutions on its own to make sure that you feel safe and secure. We can achieve this by integrated policing, where SAPs, the private sector, and community organizations collaborate to monitor areas, provide alerts, and share capacity. A dedicated anti-land invasion unit to stop land invasions. 150 park rangers to make our parks safe. Fire stations that will have a full allocation of fire engines and equipment. A dedicated prosecution unit and functioning municipal courts to ensure that bylaws are taken seriously and transgressors are prosecuted. regular inspections to crack down on illegal building and land use. For too long, the JMPD has been associated purely with traffic, coupled with a negative reputation for bribery. At the same time, aggressive metro officers have broken down trust, the trust that is needed between the law enforcement and law-abiding citizens. I will work to fix JMPD and ensure that crime prevention is indeed a focus and becomes more effective so that the residents can start to really feel safe again. I'll also work to improve training for our JMPD officers when dealing with the public. No one should unreasonably be made to feel like a criminal just for being pulled over during a traffic stop. Every resident has the right to be treated with respect, while every Metro Police officer has the right to have their legal instruction obeyed. I certainly won't stop there. Just because SAPS is not under the municipality's control doesn't mean that I can't go knocking on the doors of provincial and national government to get things moving. And believe me, when I go knocking on those doors, they will be answered. But while I'll be fighting every day to get national and provincial government to come to the table, I want to make sure that every resident feels cared for by this municipality. I will inspire every civil servant of the municipality's 33,000 staff complement to believe that they have the purpose of positively changing the lives of residents. I will shift the thinking of every employee from my job is in this position, in this department, to I am a part of a municipality that helps to make your life better. We're going to ensure support for vulnerable residents, including fair rebates on services. We will ensure the best functionality of the e-health system to safeguard and manage patient data and reduce queues and waiting times at clinics. More nurses to provide quality care to our residents, more local clinics nearer to where you live. Help for the homeless, including shelters, skills development, rehabilitation facilities, and work opportunities in collaboration with NGOs. Upgraded old age homes with qualified staff to take care of our elderly. And so much more. We can once again become the city of golden opportunities. It is time to restore Johannesburg as the economic hub of the country and the continent. Business, whether big or small, needs to feel welcomed in the City of Gold. They need to feel that they can operate without any unnecessary hurdles imposed by local government. To this effect, we will ensure that all city processes and applications can be done online with full tracking and quick turnaround times. We can also ensure a transportation system that ensures you experience a safe commute and get to work on time. Revitalized industrial parks in townships that are safe and can attract investment. Fair access to EPWP opportunities, and fair allocation of local contracts through an audited electronic system. More opportunity centers throughout the city to support businesses and encourage entrepreneurs. While a national government drags its feet on economic recovery, not bothered by those who've suffered great economic losses due to the COVID-19 pandemic and lockdowns, a DA-led Johannesburg municipality will pick up the baton and delivery for you, the residents. We are going to build a new Johannesburg where every resident can feel that they belong, a city that they can be proud of again. We will upgrade informal settlements with basic services, emergency access, and security of tenure. Community libraries with free Wi-Fi and maintenance and upgrading of sports and arts facilities.
Yeah.
We're going to wipe out corruption in every corner of this municipality, whether in supply chain management or the notoriously broken down billing system. And we will rid the system of the rot that blocks good governance and services from taking place. Nothing will get in our way of making sure that the city starts working for you. We're going to ensure that your billing query is resolved within 7 days. We will ensure online services for license renewals and make sure that you have qualified, capable, and customer-friendly city officials ready to serve you. In a DA-led government in Johannesburg, there will be someone to answer your phone call. In a DA-led Johannesburg, you will get a reply to your email. We will stop the scourge of corruption, patronage, and wasteful expenditure that arises because of weak contracts between the city and municipal-owned entities such as City Power, Johannesburg Water, Johannesburg Roads Agency, and many others. These entities are municipal-owned and they get their funding from you, the ratepayer. They will cease to serve corrupt criminal politicians and they will start to serve you.
Yeah.
There will be no contracts or service level agreements that allow rogue entities to do as they please. There will be severe consequences when services are not delivered. My fellow Joburgers, when we get into government, and once we've fixed our foundation and got basic service delivery back on track again, we will continue moving Joburg forward and make our city a smart city. There will be digital record keeping of all customer engagement with the municipality to understand each customer's needs, preferences, and service history. Integration of agencies both within and outside the municipalities, such as the use of the city's CCTV network to assist law enforcement in apprehension and prosecution. Through smart procurement, we can improve accessibility to government contracts to a wider number of deserving, competent companies, and in the process, reduce the human interference where corruption takes place. Smart recruitment can also ensure that we are fully staffed with people that are fit for purpose, and we can thus eliminate that other form of corrupt human interference, nepotism. We will build Johannesburg and make it shine again. We will get basic services back on track so that you can finally get what you paid for and what you deserve.
Yes.
We will work tirelessly until election day to show you what a DA majority can mean for you. We will bring you uninterrupted service delivery. We will keep the criminals and corrupt away from your money. And we will continue to grow Johannesburg to become that shining city of gold of South Africa and of Africa. We will make it happen. Yes. We will change the city once and for all.
Yes.
I'm ready. And so are all of you.
Yes.
My fellow residents, my friends, my family, my neighbors, on the 1st of November, you have a once in 5 years opportunity to make the right decision for you, for your children, and for generations to come. I pledge myself to you to be your mayor in the next 5 years. Vote for my party, the Democratic Alliance, and we will give you 5 full years of real change. I thank you.
Viva Mpho Phalatse, viva! What in Tabafazi? What in Tabafazi? What in Timbogoto? What in Timbogoto? Ngena Mpho, ngena! Ngena Mpho, ngena! Ngena Mbogoto, ngena! Hoi hoi, Dr Mpho Phalatse, hoi hoi! Hoza! Ay man, ay! Tuma! Hoi! 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 Tuma! Hoi! Yes! Yes! Hoi! Tuma! Tuma! Hoi hoi! Chuma, what in
I
Tabafazi?
see my light
What in
come
Timbogoto?
shine.
Wazamba,
I shall standing next to me in this lonely crowd.
I am Mpho Phalatse, Mpho Phalatse, What's that?
Crying so
Chuma.
loud, crying out that he was great.
What's that? Yes,
They
sir.
say every man needs protection.
What's that?
They say every man must fall.
What's that? Democrats, before leader goes, before Paul leaves here, Dr. Mpho Phalatse leaves the stage, we are going to do this together. When I say Mpho Phalatse, you say, get things done. Mpho Phalatse, 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 get things done. Gana Mpho Phalatse, gana. Viva Mpho Phalatse, viva! Viva! Viva Mpho Phalatse, viva! What's up?
From the west down.
Chuma! Viva, tia, viva! Viva! Ladies and gentlemen.